What's going on, people? It is the one and only Mr. Midas Games. Now, welcome to a brand new show of mine, which is called Too Many Games, but Not Enough Time. Now, I've got an amazing gentleman right now with me. This guy kills everything when it comes to gadgets. You get me? He is the Gadget Boy, or I like to call him Gadget Boy. And he is the entrepreneur. He'll be giving you all the reviews you need. We're talking phones, we're talking cameras, we're talking even cars. Them man, they review gadget cars. Gadget Boy in the building. What is going on, my brother?
How's it going, man? You good?
I'm good. So we was just discussing how you're suffering through to this quarantine. It's really messing with you, yeah?
Oh man, it's been crazy. Like it was so funny because today I was like, I never spend this long amount of time in my flat. Like I'm always on the road, like at events, traveling somewhere, or like creating content out and about. But being confined in this space, you start to notice little things, and like in a way, it's a blessing in disguise because I'm starting to notice my health, like what I need to do to be better. You know? Yeah.
So all right. As much as you do gadgets, you're a gamer, and you did games even before you did gadgets, right?
Yeah. I did a bit of gaming. Actually, because when I was younger, I had more time in my hands to play games and stuff. So I used to pick up a new game, like I used to queue up for games like Call of Duty and stuff back in the day. But things changed over time. You got busy, and there's hardly any time to play games anymore. So yeah, I love gaming.
So that's the whole concept of this show. There's so much games out there and not enough time. But due to what's happening with obviously us all being quarantined because of COVID-19, we've got nothing but time on our hands. So what I want to know is, what game are you planning to play while you're basically in isolation?
So I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty. Because it's like, I always like to see Call of Duty as my first love when it comes to gaming. Because I just love that game. It doesn't take a lot of like concentration for me to play it, which I think is quite important. I don't want to have a sense of I have to concentrate harder, I'm losing and it's getting to me, that kind of stuff. And they've got that new Warzone as well, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, so what are you thinking about Warzone?
That one at the moment, it's just so annoying, like snipers on that game.
Do you know what's mad about Warzone? So for people who don't know, Warzone is a battle royale similar to like Fortnite, but in Call of Duty, which is free to play. And like when you jump out the plane and you're in a parachute, people will be busting shots at you.
Yeah.
I'm like, how are you busting shots at me and I'm on a parachute, fam?
Yeah, like let me land.
At least let me land, fam. Yeah, it's mad.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the game that's putting all your attention. All right, let me ask you a question. Are you a Call of Duty man? Because obviously you're from South London, you're from Stockwell, and like you're about that life. Is that what it is? Is it you just got to rep the ends?
I'm not even about that life here, but if this self-isolation thing, if it turns to a next level Walking
so
Dead,
you're saying you're getting yourself ready for the zombies, yeah?
I'm ready, man. I have to like bring out these skills that we've learned, like this quick reaction skills and like listening for footsteps. Now I'm a Call of Duty man. I love that game. Like I said, like it's one of those things where you can either play as a team, play with other people online, little things like that. It's a nice time of the year. Like this moment in time with what's going on is a good time to collaborate with other people and, play with friends online. I think that's good as well.
Dope. All right. Okay. So the next question I've got for you is, you must have a gaming backlog. Everyone's got a gaming backlog. My gaming backlog is longer than my arm. What is the one game that you'd love to be able to actually say, I'm going to spend some time with, I'm going to play, and I'm going to jump into?
So you got Red Dead Redemption, which I've downloaded it, but I haven't had time to touch it.
So to be clear, we're talking about Red Dead Redemption or Red Dead Redemption 2?
2. The new one.
Okay, yeah.
I just haven't had time to look through it. And then what other game is there? There's
So Red Dead is a huge game, and it's a very slow-paced game. When I first started playing Red Dead, I was like, what is this, fam? What is going on? And then I realized, like, Rockstar was like, no. You ain't this ain't GTA. You ain't blowing around. You need to take your time and get on your horse. Like, even without spoiling anything for you, there's a scene where your wheel and your cart's broken. Fam, you got to pick up the wheel. You got to roll it to the car. You got to push it on. You got to screw it. I'm like, they really make you play it at your pace. So that's a great game to kind of get lost into.
It is, especially this time. Like, I feel like if I can pick up a game that I can forget everything that's going on around right now, it's great.
Yeah.
And like you said, got all the time in the world now to do that stuff and actually get involved and bring back remember that time when you just all you thought about was getting home after school and just
to go and bang a game. Yeah.
Like,
that's still kind of my life without the school.
It's your job as well.
Yeah. So Red Dead's a great thing, and you can still use your gun skills that you've been getting from COD.
It's you know how you pick up some games and you have to go through like the learning process of like what's new and stuff. But I think there's transferable skills when you play Call of Duty to many other games out there.
Yeah. I think the Red Dead's got an amazing story as well that you'll really get lost into. All right, so that's my second question. The third one is, if you had to recommend something that I should play while we are in quarantine, what would you recommend for me?
Animal Crossing. If you're on Nintendo Switch, that's making waves. I'm like,
do you know what? It's mad. So I've never played Animal Crossing, and I'm assuming yours is the same. My whole Twitter timeline is all about Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Even
including people, Instagram.
Even bare henchman. There's some henchman on my timeline who's just like,
everyone's on this.
I got my gym in Animal Crossing. So Animal Crossing, Nintendo just announced some of the numbers and it's selling like crazy.
Yeah.
Do you think it's because obviously people are locked in their house and the thought of being able to basically live out their life in Animal Crossing, live on this island, go outside, catch bugs, build up their house? Do you think that's what's attracting so many people to the game?
Yeah. I think any game that means that taps into your thinking, captivates your vision and stuff, I think will do well right now. So in terms of like, whether it's even VR games, I think anything that takes you out of that, like, I'm looking out the window and like there's no one and I feel like, damn, like I live alone, for example, I live by myself. So anything that can change my imagination, that sort of game will sell really well, and that's what's happening with those games, man.
Well, that's what I think's the great thing about the gaming is it's probably got the best escapism out of anything.
Yeah, that's the word, escapism. Yeah,
because music's cool. I love music, and you listen to music, but you're still kind of there. When you're watching a movie, like you're still so actively watching your movie. A lot of people are like, how can you get escape in a game? And what I always say to people, all right, if you think you can't escape in this game, play Resident Evil. And then when you see get shook and you're like jump, you're like, whoa, that's when that's
another one.
Yeah, you're in that world because you're so shook, like you don't even want to walk around the corridor. This time it's not you, but you're shook to walk around the corridor.
Yeah. Because like we're used to like using our phones as well. So if you're watching a movie or TV series, all it takes is your phone to just go off, or your boy being like, oh, we're going on house party, what are you saying? Next thing you're like, oh, you lose concentration on the movie, you know. But gaming, as soon as I'm like immersed in that zone, I'm zoned out, like my phone can go off. I'm like, no, wait, I don't want to die. Kind of thing.
So do you know what, right? I'm just gonna throw this in as a win because you are the gadget boy. Before I let you go, what is the one gadget that you have to have right now that you are in quarantine? What's the one gadget that you couldn't really deal without right now? And you can't say Wi-Fi. I'm not accepting Wi-Fi as an answer.
Who says that? Wi-Fi. Yeah, Wi-Fi. Nah. I just did a video about like things that I use to make my working from home very like much more conducive and comfortable. And I've got a few things that I use. For example, down to, I don't know if you saw my Instagram stories, I've got a mug that keeps my coffee or tea, keeps it hot the whole time.
Sick.
Because imagine you're gaming, you've poured yourself a cup of coffee, before you know it's cold because you're concentrating. But this mug will keep it hot the whole time for up to like an hour and a half.
That's sick.
So that's mad. Or you can leave it on charge and it keeps it hot the whole time.
That's sick.
And what else have I got? I think this time you need something like a Nintendo Switch, because I think that's another way just to like get off your phone.
Yeah.
Go, if you got a garden or balcony or something, go outside. I know you're not like, it defeats the purpose of going outside and taking in what's outside, but it's better to just zone out to that one thing.
Yeah.
And that's better than having your phone and gaming on your phone, because you're constantly getting interrupted and bombarded with like everything else. Just little things like that. But apart from that, that question's I've got other gadgets I would say, but they're not things that we can get access to right now. We're all locked in.
Say no more. Say no more. All right, before you leave us, tell people where they can find you and what you want them to go and watch next from GadgetsBoy.
So I'm GadgetsBoy with an S on every platform: Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Right now, there's a new phone coming out tomorrow, which I can't say which. So that's the next video that's coming up. It's a bad boy phone. So again, yeah, look out for
I'm gonna
tomorrow.
drop this video tomorrow, so you you can say it because it'll be out tomorrow.
I can't say it.
Because you're embargoed. All right, cool.
Embargoed. But it's from.
But
Huawei,
go to your Twitter and you'll be able to see it.
You'll be able to see it. Yeah. So it'll be live on there. Sick phone. Yeah, that's the next video that's coming up.
Cool. GadgetsBoy, thank you for your time. And
thanks, man.
Yeah, man, we'll talk soon. My brother,
Yes.
love.